we got some topics to talk about today.
Just warming up. You know.
We're on the air. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, I didn't do 3. I did 2 for 3. 5.
I'll let you do
3, 2,
1.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my cousin Teagan. Today, the video is just going to be about introducing Teagan and talking about like our past together as cousins. How old are you, Teagan?
I'm 26.
Yeah. She is a Leo. Leo packs a punch, you know. Well, here's the thing. So I'm a Virgo, but she's a Leo, my mom's a Leo, my sister's a Leo, our other cousins, they're both Leos, our other aunt is a Leo. We have a lot of Leos in our family. So we got a lot of big personalities.
Bram is not a Leo, though. I don't know what
Bram
Bram is.
is a Virgo.
Bram is a Virgo.
And your dad is a Virgo.
Okay.
So, you know, we got the Virgos sprinkled in there to keep everyone grounded. We got a lot of fire in our family.
We do.
Tell me about things you're into. Hobbies. I already know. Tell our awesome audience. Or viewer. Sorry, this is YouTube.
I love artsy stuff. So lots of music. I'm sure everyone, the viewer, already knows that Madeline likes singing and all that kind of stuff. So I like to sing. I like to dance.
I don't think the viewer knows that yet.
She likes to sing. She's a very
This
great
is why
singer.
we bond on a lot of things.
Yeah. I dance a lot. I like K-pop, so I like listening to music. I pretty much can't, do anything without listening to music. I like to do all that kind of stuff. I like to write.
You're a great writer.
Fan fiction. I've been working on a book that I hope someday I can finish.
Is it about Percy Jackson?
No,
it different?
It's different.
Okay.
It's
She loves Percy Jackson, by the way.
I do. I love Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
So that's me.
Nice.
In a nutshell, I would say. Oh, and of course, language, Spanish, Korean, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was about to segue into like your major, what you do for your major. So Spanish is a big part of your major and what you want to do for a living.
Actually, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what I was going to do. But one thing that I've always kind of loved is Spanish, and I like to study all the aspects of it. It's it's a good strong foundation, and I could go anywhere with it.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest language besides English, right?
It's in the top 3. Yeah.
Top 3.
I would like to be like a patient advocate. So use and hopefully in the hospital setting or something like that, where if there's a cultural divide or language divide for Hispanic people, I would hope to be the one that can go do that and talk to that patient and be a bridge between the doctors, nurses, all kind of medical people and the patient.
So we go back pretty far. I mean, we're cousins.
I would say we go back pretty far.
So we're basically 4 years apart. So I'm 22 and you're 26. We wanted to start a band at one point called 4 Years Apart. Just we were really.
I remember we were back in Chicago when we were traveling up to Chicago for the gluten-free convention.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. By the way, there's gluten-free conventions that exist, and we both eat gluten-free. And we went to Chicago and with my mom at one point, right? Yeah, that was a really fun trip. But just as we've gotten older, we haven't hung out as much just because of life. But we couldn't be separated at the hip. We hung out all the time when we were really young. So your older brother Bram and my older sister Haley and us, we'd come over for a couple days, every couple months.
As much as we could.
So what are some memories from when we hung out as kids? What sticks out to you?
Definitely making homemade movies together.
Yeah.
For a while, every time we got together, all of us cousins Bram, Haley, Maddie, and I, we would make these little movies, get together, have like a production session about what the movie was going to be, and then who's getting what part. And I remember one time we were doing one for the Jesse Monk thing, and I had to be killed in the shower.
Yeah, let me pause really quick. So Jesse Monk was like a detective movie that we were making. Yeah. So you were killed in the shower?
Yeah. And then I remember
Psycho vibes.
Like Bram had this like Gryffindor sword that so when I was, walking out of the bathroom in my bathrobe, he just was outside of the door, pretended to hit me, and then I fell on the ground, and then we used ketchup for the blood.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was afraid of showering for a long time. Because I was like, someone is going to kill me in the shower.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We both had really active imaginations. So, I was scared of stuff like that, too. Do you remember that they cut my hair for that?
They did?
Yes. Oh, my gosh. So, it was for the same movie. I was younger. I had, 5-year-olds, those short bobs that 5-year-olds have or whatever. So Bram was like, well, we have to have a scene for evidence. So what had happened is we had just gotten our hair cut. We went out and got our hair cut, and we came back and we were going to finish the movie. And I think you had already gotten your scene where you were killed and you had the ketchup. So it was my turn to be killed. And so I had to lay on the floor with ketchup, and Bram actually cut a piece out of my hair in the back. And he was like, this won't be noticeable. And they were like, we're going to use this as, evidence for the movie. And then later, your mom and my mom were, holding my shoulders and, looking at my hair. Why did you cut her hair?
I do remember that. Yeah.
And then he was like, it's not noticeable.
Also, that tire horse swing that you had at your home.
At our old house. So not the house we have now. But we had a tree, and there was this tire horse. So it was a little flimsy because it was made out of tire. It wasn't super strong, but it was attached by one rope that was attached to the tree. So if you grabbed the head of the horse and a person was sitting on it, on the swing, then you could twirl it around a bunch of times. And when you let go, you would go, woo!
You loved it.
So yeah, we spent hours on that thing.
The pools.
Yeah. We both had pools. I mean, you still have a pool. We don't anymore. But yeah, we would play imaginary games, role play in the pool all the time. It was mainly mermaids.
Yeah. And we used to role play Percy Jackson all the time.
Oh yeah. Yes. We love Percy Jackson and everything, and yeah, we would make our original characters and role play as that for Percy Jackson universe. What was your favorite one? Was it Percy Jackson?
I think it was Percy Jackson.
Okay, so this girl has reread the Percy Jackson series 10 times? Yeah, she really loves it. I reread it a couple times. I'm a sucker for Heroes of Olympus. And if you're not aware, Heroes of Olympus is the next series up. So Percy Jackson is in that series too, but it's about other characters as well. So what do you think has been the funniest thing that we've done together? Or the most shenanigan-filled time we spent with each other?
The most chaotic time for me was,
Only for New Year's? How she's talking, we always set the bar higher because we always do really fun things. So we went to O'Kelly's in Wayside, which is a bar in my college town, and we danced our heart outs for New Year's.
Yeah.
Had a great time. Met some beautiful ladies.
Very much so. It was my first time going out like that.
We've spent a lot of time with each other over the years. I was thinking we could talk about what qualities we like in each other.
I'm ready.
All right. It's serious now. I love how fiery you are. You don't take a lot of crap from people. Or if you take a bit, you set good boundaries kind of thing. I think you're a great singer.
Well, thank you.
I think you're really fun. I think you find comedy in a lot of situations. I don't know. I just always enjoy seeing you and catching up. I think you're a great listener. So that's a really good quality, is to be a good listener.
Thank you.
And yeah, that's going to be great for her job when you're a
the
communicator.
Communication.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a really hard worker. And you're going to go far.
I will. Thank you. Let's see. What?
Tell me all the good things about me, Teagan.
You got it. All right. You are a spectacular singer. Always enjoy watching you perform. It's really fun.
Aww, that means a lot.
You work hard.
She always came to my musicals in high school. Number one cousin.
They were always really, really good to watch. I remember when you had like a lead part in Guys and Dolls in your 8th grade musical, and I was like clapping, and I was like, that's yes.
I felt the same way when I came to see you. On your stuff. You were in like a show choir.
I was, yeah.
And then you were in Beauty and the Beast. Heck yeah.
And I think, it's always great to just, hang out with you, because you're a perfect complement to my, like energy. And I love the way you feel things, like very spiritual. And like you can, very good at being in tune with people, I think.
Thank you.
Wow. I do always I do always
huge
like
compliment.
how you get me out of my shell a little bit, because I'm very, introverted. Just leave me in my room with my computer, I'll be okay. I'm like, I'll do that the whole day, like, let's always have a new idea, and so like get me out of my comfort zone, which is nice. I'm
glad I can do that for you.
And thanks to that, I kind of found out, I actually do like to go out and have a good time dancing, that kind of stuff. But I think you're my favorite person to do it with, though. Because,
yeah. There's just some people that like match your energy when you go out. That like you're like, I want to do that again. For sure. Even though like you're more introverted, like I feel like I can be really introverted, but if I'm with someone else, then I like have no shame. You know what I mean? So right now in my life, I'm working on being introverted or extroverted on my own. So when I go out, like I've been trying to go out downtown and like walk to some stores by myself and just kind of be open and like say hi to people. So I've been working on that, but it's definitely easier with someone else. Yeah. It's good to be a fool with company.
I think another thing is like being a waitress, even though I don't work so much anymore, like I only do a couple days on the weekend, it's still like I get all my weekly and human interaction from, being like, my name is Teagan, I'll take care of you today, all that kind of stuff like that you have to do for waitressing or pretty much anything that you have to deal with customers. But like after that I go home usually and I'm like, okay, I'm done for the rest of the week.
No, I agree. So I think our energy is similar where like I can go out for a night and have a crazy night, but then I might be inside the next 2 days like recovering. And it's not just from like drinks, it's from the social interaction of being so flamboyant. And I don't think that we act per se. I think that we're both actors and we have very like actor energy, and we're just very personable and we seem very like woo, like very outgoing, but I think like since we're like introverts at heart, we do have to take some days to recharge afterwards. So it's not like we're being fake, it's just like we're in a different type of energy. I feel like whenever we like go out or we're performing for something or meeting new people, it's like, okay, like get ourselves ready to meet new people and psych ourselves up and like
yesterday's outing at Valiant, I was like, okay, so I'm like flip the switch, I'm on for the night. Like
I think we're definitely people that like try to give power to other people as well. So if we're having a good time, like we want the people we're with to be having a good time. Like you're gonna have fun too, I promise. So I think like we really care about like uplifting people and like getting them, like you said,
Yeah.
out of their comfort zone for sure.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then we're over here like, yeah, we're gonna stay in for 2 days now. I'm tired. So sometimes people are like, where is this coming from? Like, are you just being like weird? It's like, no, like this is another part of ourselves, you know?
It's been dormant and now it's time to erupt.
It's time to put on a show, baby. What are some things that you're excited about coming up?
Oh, I am excited. Ooh. Oh. I am excited for my near future, studying abroad, and just enjoying culture and all that kind of stuff. And actually, you know, getting a chance to use my Spanish in like a Spanish-speaking country. I mean, I get to use it at my work all the time. I want to be immersed and not just, you know,
on the side,
you know, in the speaking in the restaurant context and in the swearing context. I've learned a lot about swearing. My dad and I are planning to go see Fall Out Boy in March.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
I hope we get to see more of each other in the near future.
Yeah. I'm gonna be hopefully at a spiritual convention soon. That's the plan. So
like to go as in table.
Yeah.
Like that's really cool.
Yeah, I want to try my luck at giving people tarot readings and having little like cute things on my table to sell.
Well,
so
fun.
Yeah, I could pick you up again if you wanted to go with me.
That'd be a lot of fun.
But
that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Livonia. Livonia Spiritual Fair. But yeah, just excited to see you soon again after this visit. We're both pretty busy because of school, but we get together when we can.
And hopefully sticking to my plan and graduating in the winter, I would hope.
Yeah, that's my plan too. We're both going to be graduating around the same time, which is, you know, that's kind of cool that that works. All right, well, thank you for joining me, Teagan.
Oh! Thank you. It has been a pleasure.
Thanks for tuning in. Oh, thank you for watching. Oh, PG-13. PG-13.